Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Mike Elgan is here, our news director, and a guy who's really taken our news programming to the next level, and I really appreciate it. We stole him away from the world.
The world. Yeah, the world.
Got him to settle in Petaluma.
Didn't really miss me that much. I found out the hard way.
Hosts TNT Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 1700 UTC. He also you were a host on I'd Fund That. That was fun.
That's right.
Filled in for me on Twitter on Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Did you enjoy that?
It was hard, but it was fun. You make it look so easy, but
yeah, you know, it's the hardest show I do every week.
Yeah,
it's absolutely exhausting.
I was exhausted afterwards.
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, it's our big show and it's a fun show to do.
Yeah.
So thank you for doing that for me.
Thank you.
You have been you're a health nut, obviously. You look at the guy. He's 73 years old. He doesn't look a day over 40, and he has been testing out a health band for
73 is the new 71.
What health bands have you tried?
Well, I've tried a few of them. None of them. So I'll say right off the top of the bat, I don't like health bands in general or quantified computing in general, simply because people tend to use it as an alternative to getting in shape. You got to go outside and exercise. And you have to eat right. That's the most important part. If you want to measure that, that's great as well.
But these don't measure how you eat. In fact, they only measure a few fitness exercises.
That's right. So what I'm wearing here is the Garmin Vivofit fitness band. And I thought I wouldn't like this because this is pretty low tech. Now, if you look at this closely, that's a reflective display.
It's not backlit.
It's not backlit. And so it's very low power, which turns out to be a benefit.
Yeah.
So let me just go through some of the basics of this. This is a $130 device.
Okay.
It's $169 with a heart rate monitor. This is the heart rate monitor right here.
Oh, you have to wear a strap like a polar heart rate monitor?
That's right. And I don't care for these either unless you're training for the Olympics or something like that. But we'll get into that in just a second.
I've worn them at the gym, but you certainly want to around during the day. On the other hand, that's a much more accurate way to measure.
That is absolutely true. So you see this, and then there are all these other bands here that you can get.
Colorful,
you get multiple colors.
Beautiful.
So And okay, so what it shows is okay, we're looking at the time here. Let's see if I can angle this. There we go. So the time, and you have the date, and you have the heart rate monitor information, which I don't have, and then you have the number of steps you've taken since today. I reset this earlier today, so it's not quite. I'm not quite as lazy as it looks like I am.
I was going to say you've really been walking.
And this is my steps goal, 6,700 goal, and we'll get into the goals.
Where did that come from? That's not a traditional goal.
It's not. What it does is it monitors what you actually do. That's the distance I've walked today, not very far, to the refrigerator and back about 10 times, I think it was. And then this is the calories burned. So so it measures those simple things. You can upload it to a device, and so if you can, I put this here so you can see this. But this is the Garmin, the standard Garmin.
They have a nice website. Yeah,
you can just see that. It's not really that important.
And it's uploaded by Bluetooth automatically? Or?
Yes, it's uploaded by Bluetooth. It has this Ant device right here. If you want to use that again, you can see that. It's a USB
dongle that goes in the USB.
Very tiny thing, easy to swallow. So be careful out there, kids.
Don't eat it.
Yeah, don't do that. It'll pass right through, and when it comes out the other end, it'll give you more data. No, don't try this at home. Now, even though this is from Garmin, this does not have a GPS in it.
Right. Well, Garmin's famous for their GPSs.
That's right. And that's where we get to the actual reality of what this is. This is not a low-end fitness tracker. This is a high-end pedometer.
Well, it doesn't, you know what? So are many of these devices,
that's
frankly.
Right. But and I think this is one of the better ones. But this doesn't make any noise. It doesn't beep. It doesn't harass you with sound or vibration.
Okay. But
it has something really ingenious. You see that red at the top there?
Yeah, what's that?
That says that I've been sitting on my lazy butt. If for every hour that passes, it puts another little red bar there. And the thing that's really killing us these days is we sit all day long.
So
this device will get you moving, because when you see that red bar coming, that means you've been sitting too long and you have to get up, and it'll go away if you get up and walk around for a little while.
It goes away.
It goes away, and so if you're committed to that, you'll avoid the trap of sitting too much.
I've always thought that these devices, they really are in most cases glorified pedometers. Their best use case is as kind of a coach, as a nudge.
That's right.
To say, hey, you haven't quite made your goal yet. I love the fact that it tells you you've been sitting a lot. And that's really, for a lot of us, that's all we need, just somebody to remind you, take the stairs today.
That's the main thing that is affecting our health, actually. And we don't need high-end, super high-tech fitness tracking as if we're training for the Olympics. We just need to get off our butts and walk around once in a while, not sit there all day. So, so we went into the connectivity options. It also connects to an app for both Android and iOS via Bluetooth. The connection can be a little bit flaky sometimes. So let's just go through the goals. It's automatic goal setting. So it sees how much you walk. And it says, okay, we're going to give you a goal that's a little higher than that. And if you meet that goal, it'll make it a little higher and a little higher.
I like that.
But the beauty of it, you don't have to set a goal. You don't
start at 10,000 steps, which most people do, and you never get close, and it's very frustrating. This way, you're always pushed to go a little more, a little more.
That's right. Exactly.
Love that.
Yeah, it's very gentle nudging, and again, it's all very visual on the watch. Unlike some of the other devices, like the Fitbit Flex or the Nike Fuel Band, which send the data somewhere else. You can't really see them that well on the device itself. The device, it's on the. You don't ever.
What you need is right there.
Exactly. Yeah. It's water resistant to 50 meters. It's slim. It's comfortable design and easy to wear. Those are the pros. The cons are that the display's not backlit, so you need good light. Yeah. If you don't have good light, you're not going to be able to see it at all. It's not good at detecting biking, swimming, weightlifting, or all kinds of other types of exercise. It'll basically tell you you've been sitting around, even if you've been at the gym for 2 hours. So it's not good for that kind of fitness.
That is what bugs me because I don't do walking and running that much.
Yeah, that's right. So
now, how about battery life? How often did you charge it?
That's one of the great things. You can't charge the battery. It uses watch batteries, but it lasts a year.
Oh, hallelujah.
An entire year.
No charging.
That's exactly right.
Love it.
And that's one of the great things about it. So I'm going to give this a buy simply for the following reasons. You put it on. You don't have to set goals. You don't really have to connect it. You don't really have to do anything. It's very comfortable and light to wear. It's water resistant. You don't have to take it off in the shower. It's so low maintenance. It's zero maintenance. And then you can even forget about it for a week, and then you can go back in with the app and see what happened during that week. And so it's really compatible with a real life.
Right. No sleep monitor.
There is a sleep monitor. It's very kind of low tech. It notices how much you're moving around at night, and you can compare. And it's only good to say, wow, for the last week I've been really like moving around, or I must have been dead last night because it's flatlined there or something, whatever. It's only good by comparison, but it doesn't give you real data.
The price is right. It's in the ballpark.
That's right.
I like the fact you don't have to charge it.
That's right.
And of course, that's no backlit screen. That's the reason. It doesn't take a lot of juice.
That's exactly right.
And you're going to give it a
I'm going to give it a buy because it's really, it's based on reality, not on the fantasy that you're going to become this, incredible trainer.
I like it. And that, a lot of these quantified self devices promise much more data than they actually deliver.